Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, we've been saying because of the incidences that we had with you last time that the manager doesn't want you here anymore. We have a new manager now. It's not Corey anymore. She's been on leave.
So Corey's gone?
Corey's gone, yeah.
Okay.
We have a new manager. She's been on leave for like a week, so we didn't know.
Yeah.
But she's been talking with the district manager, and they really want to try to get you trespassed here. I don't want to call the cops on you for no reason, and so I think it'd be best if you just left.
Well, you're under the clear awareness that I've addressed this directly with Laura Murphy.
Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
And Laura told me directly on 12/12 to inform Corey that I am welcome in here at any time.
Okay.
And that has never changed. Corey is not here anymore, but the rule has not changed. I was never trespassed. I never did anything wrong. I have no reason to be told to leave.
Listen, what I'm saying is that the new manager wants to get you trespassed now.
For what?
For the incidences from last time.
So she wants to go back to then.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So does she understand how the law works?
I'm just doing what I'm told from my supervisor.
Well, I understand that, but does she understand how the law works?
Yeah.
She does.
She's also in contact with Laura right now, too.
Okay.
And
So Laura is telling her to tell me to leave. Is that right?
we can't make you leave because you weren't trespassed, right?
So on what accounts are you going to say I'm trespassing? I'm not doing anything wrong, sir.
Yeah.
Right?
It's from last time.
It's from last time.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's been
and so that's like a year ago.
It was a year ago.
Can you tell me the date?
I can. We have everything documented in incident reports.
You do? Why, when I came here before and asked Laura and Corey specifically for incident reports, was I not granted that information?
Well, their incident reports with Starbucks, so we have everything documented. It's not with the police. But
that's irrelevant. I asked both Corey and Laura Murphy for that documentation, and she told me there was none.
Yeah, there's a lot of documentation with Starbucks. We don't give out the Starbucks documentation. We would just pass that on to the police, and they can make official documents for you. But that's just one.
On what accounts, Tucker? What have I done wrong, sir?
It was being a disruptive to the third place. Starbucks, we have really specific guidelines about behavior with disrupting our employees and our guests that are in here and everything.
And so you're saying, due to the fact that I was never even trespassed at that time, due to the fact that Laura and Corey were both addressed personally and told me that I had permission to be here at any time, and since then there has been no reason or justification for giving me a trespass, and all of a sudden now out of nowhere you're telling me that on the justification of how long ago? Can you tell me the date of when this occurred?
What should have happened is once you started coming back like a week ago, we should have had this conversation then. I'm really sorry that it's been happening this week for the past few days. Like I said, our manager's been on leave, so she hasn't been in here to completely facilitate all of this. I know that it's a really uncomfortable conversation. That's why I wanted to have it before we just called the police and tried.
Well, you understand, if you just called the police, there would be no grounds for doing that, and that would be illegal. That would be unconstitutional.
I mean, we called the police yesterday.
For what reason?
I wasn't here when they called the police, but they said that next time that we don't have to give you a warning, that we could just call them. Like I said, I'm just doing what I'm told.
What did I do? On what grounds did they call the police? What was I doing?
It was with all the disruptive behavior that you were doing in the lobby and everything.
Yesterday?
No.
Oh, 8 months ago. But you can't even tell me the date, can you?
I can tell you the date. It's not off the top of my head.
Well, then you need to legally provide me the date of this information or show me the documentation.
No, I don't.
You do not have to.
I mean,
you're saying to me, Tucker, that for any reason whatsoever, Starbucks can call the police on a customer for doing nothing wrong at all whatsoever. Is that right? Well, what did I do that was unlawful? What did I do that was illegal?
Michael, I'm not going to keep going back and forth. I just told you it's from last time. It's from all your disruptive behavior from before.
What disruptive behavior?
A week ago, from a few months ago.
I spoke to Laura Murphy and Corey both on 12/12/20, and this was addressed.
Yeah,
And when I asked her for the police report and documentation from Starbucks, she said there is none. Is Corey still employed with Starbucks?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
So who's the new manager?
Her name is Kate.
Kate. And who is she?
She's our manager.
Is she here?
No.
Can you provide me her business card, please?
Yeah.
Okay. And would you provide me the date or the documentation that you have in your possession?
Yeah, I could go look through it. Like I said, it's just through Starbucks, incident reports and everything.
So you're saying to me, Tucker, that Starbucks has communicated with the police recently about me and called and made reports about me, although I have done nothing wrong and nothing unlawful. Is that correct? Because otherwise I would be arrested, sir.
We're gonna have this conversation.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate your help today, Tucker.
Okay.
And then you're going to provide me this documentation. Is this correct?
I can't provide. I don't know if I could give it to you right now, like print it all out, but it's just
Okay.
It's just through Starbucks incident reports. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's all through Starbucks corporate and everything.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your help today.
Please don't record me.